In this video, I'm going to explain how you can create, an interesting pattern out of a piece of one of your photos or collected objects, collected imagery. I wanted to choose a subject that would be easy to select, so I chose this image, which has a separation of focus. Using my quick selection tool, I am able to just kind of click and drag my mouse, and the marching ants will indicate the area of selection. If I want to add to my selection, I'm making sure to use this. If I want to take away from my selection, if I've captured too much, but basically I'm just kind of almost painting the selection. This is the easiest mode to use for creating a selection. And once you have your marching ants established on where you want to collect from your subject, as you can see, I've collected too much, so now I can go to my minus and just tap that edge a little bit so that I can get the selection that I want. Once I've created the selection that I need, I can then move this to another document. So I would create a file, new, and I'll just create a custom, it's fine, whatever. So this is a new document that's opened on another tab. Here is my selection, so clicking on these tabs. I want to use my move tool, okay, and I will click on this, notice the scissors pop up, and I will just drag that to my untitled empty space. My selection's a little rough, but I'm okay with it for now. The shortcut keys that you can use to resize this would be Command T. That is your free transform tool. I'm going to hold my Shift and Option tab and hold from a corner to kind of resize that so I can make it a little bit smaller and keep the proportions that I want. Once I've done this, I will use Command J to copy that layer. So see, I have two. And then, of course, I can use my Command T again to transform. And what I can do is I can tilt that just a little bit to start my spiral. And then I can hit Command, Option, Shift, T. Command, Shift, Option, and then each time I'm hitting the T key, I am creating a transformation. And I'm making a layer each time. So I'm basically repeating the step. Okay? If I want to select all these layers, because oh my goodness, I have 32 now, right? I'm just, with my move tool, I'm just going to kind of click and drag around them, and that will select all of them, and then I can just kind of move this around. I can even copy this again and hit Command J, and that copies all those layers. Command J, and I can just keep doing that until I fill that space. Now, you can do this same process and change the size of your subject so that it can kind of get larger or get bigger to kind of create some different variations in your pattern. So here I've created, oh my gosh, holy cow, look at how many layers I have. So once I've figured this out, I've finalized this, I would definitely want to do a file, save a copy, and I would definitely want to save this as a JPEG. What that does is it compresses the file, okay? And pattern design, I'll call this pattern design. It will compress it, because otherwise all those layers that you have, it's going to be a pretty large file type. It'll take a long time to save if you save it as Photoshop file. So this is, hopefully you found a fun way to create an interesting pattern showing repetition, hopefully using your own photography. That would be my great encouragement for you. Thank you. Take care.